so we can use, we can declare one string by the name of browser, and then we can assign the value of Chrome to that, and then we can use switch and then here we can put the browser, and here we can have two curly brackets, and then for case number one could be Chrome, and so we can now write some code here. First system.set property, so that we can write the key and value for our web driver. So it's web driver dot chrome dot driver, and then value could be the browser that you already downloaded and stored. I stored it on a folder on the name of drivers, and we can use to /, which I am using for the window, and then Chrome driver dot exe for the Mac without extension of exe. So then we can initialize the web driver. So the reference variable could be driver, and then we can initialize that Chrome driver, and then so we can import these two from the Selenium, this one too, and then we can use the driver variable to get the URL. So I can put the URL letter, and then we can use maybe if you maximize the window. So let's use that one as well. manage.window.maximize, and then we can break that here, or even we can close that if you want. It depends on case to cases. So in here you have to use break, so that when you open one browser, so it has to break here, not moves to the next browser. So case 2 could be Firefox, and here the same thing. So we can write system.set property, and then again web driver, but this time since it is Firefox, so we can use Gecko driver, and the value for that is the path where we stored our Gecko driver. So it's again in the folder of drivers for myself. It could be in other folder for yours. So it could be Gecko driver.exe again. So then we have to initialize the web driver. So driver again. So this time it could be new Firefox driver. So here one thing, let me first import this one. So yeah, we can import this one, and then driver. So since we use this again, let's create a static variable so that we can use that without creating it for every case. So I can use public static web driver, and then I have to delete this one, and then I have to delete this one. So I already initialize a static variable, so I can use that times to time. So here again, we can use the same thing, the same codes, driver dot get URL and URL that we want. So, and then we can also use driver dot manage if you want window and then maximized, and then you can even close that if you want. Close. And then again, you have to break that so that you don't move to the next case. Let's have case 3. For me, it could be MS age. Maybe for you would be different, but I have also the browser MS Microsoft Edge. So I will have this, and then I have to initialize again here. I have to write system.set property, and then I have to write web driver. Let me comes down somehow. Web driver dot, this time age driver, and then the value should be, oh sorry, it's like properties here, so it should be property, not property. Properties, not properties. Yeah, property. And then the value should be again, I stored the MSH driver in drivers. This time it is MSH driver dot exe. So I can use again driver new age driver. So I can use driver dot get the same URL, any URL you want to use. So driver dot manage dot window dot maximize if you want it, up to you. Driver dot close, and then you have to break that. So that is the next browser, so I have to import that again. And last but not least could be Internet Explorer. So I have to use some configuration here, system dot set property, and then I have to use them again here, web driver dot IE dot driver, and then again here where I stored my IE driver, it is drivers here IED driver server, it is the code, and then exe. So you have to remember that. So then again, driver new Internet Explorer driver. So again, I have to use driver dot get string any URL you want to use, then driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, and then you can even use driver dot close so that you close it and then break again. So this is how you can use cross-browser testing. So I have to import that one. If you want to use any URL, it's up to you. Let's have it like a Google one or Facebook or any one you want to use. So let's have this. Oh, I even could write it there, but let's do it here. So let me put it here. So let me put it here as well. And let me put it here as well. So let me put it here as well. So my first case is Chrome. So let me run the Chrome and see whether it works or not. So yeah, it worked and even it closed. Let's change this one to Firefox, whether it works or not. Firefox, just only the browser can be switched and nothing more. Yeah, it worked and it even closed the browser. So this is how we can use the cross-browser testing without breaking the code. So I even can use the code in organized way. So very arranged and organized